So let's take a look at how to take a sequential statement and hook it up onto the pneumatic board so it's actually a circuit that's running. Now, before we do that, I just want to say a couple things. If we look at the sequential statement itself, we can see that there are some things here, and there are air supplies, and those are essentially where the air supply comes from. So the air supply here, that air supply there is going to go to wherever these things are. So that's pretty simple. We do those first, and then I'm just going to hit Control Z to get rid of that mess I made there. What has happened to the... No. Okay. So, and then the blue lines are the hoses. That's it. Now, the one thing we need to talk about is the fact that the DCVs aren't here. So I'm going to hook up all the air first that's not on here, which is just the DCVs. So I grab my brushes and I go a large paint size. Now this red air is going to go into here, and I don't know why that did. I don't know what just happened. I don't know. I thought I chose red. Maybe I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to go into, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to go up here. It's been a long day. Okay, so I'm going to go there. So there's my hose there. Also, I know that I need cylinder A and B. So both this DCV and that DCV need air going to them. So I'm going to run air out of here, and I'm going to go into that DCV. I'm also going to run air out of here and go into this DCV. Now, those things aren't on here, but it's understood that any of these actions can't take place without a DCV valve, and any of these actions can't take place without air going to them. So the air going to that action actually does come from the DCV, but it's triggered by the pilot air, which is this. So that is the pilot air in there. So that pilot air there goes to a action. So it goes to one of the pilots on the DCV. So let's continue. So we've hooked up all the air to the DCV. Let's hook up these guys here. So A plus gets air. So I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to run that into there, into A plus. And I also know that, oh sorry, I just said A plus. I told you it's been a long day. So both A minus and A plus get air directly from supply. And it looks as though both A minus, B minus, and A minus get air from supply. So I'm going to go down this way, all the way down there, and I'm going to go up to there, and I'm going to go all the way down here and go to here. Now, if I were to use the 3D paint, I can make that a lot prettier, but whatever. This is just a demo. So that's all fine and dandy. So we know that's happening, and what we're going to do now is get on to the next step. Although there's a problem. This guy is leaking. So I'm going to take him and I'm going to run him down into there, and then I'm going to run that guy over to there, because that's a T. These are T'd. So that port and that port and that port are not connected to these ports. That's just those 3 ports connected only. So now there's no leaking anywhere. Now I'm going to go over to my yellow, because the control hoses, and my first, I start from here and I move that way. So I'm going to go out of A plus. Okay, I'm going to go out of A plus, and it goes into the action B plus. So I'm going to go down here. I'm just going to go way down here. There, I'm going to go to B plus. Oh, you know what? Before I do anything, I need to hook up my air supplies to my cylinders. That guy goes there, and that guy goes there. This guy goes here, and there guy goes there. Okay, good. So I forgot that. So going back to the yellow, I've done this. I've done this one right there. I've done A plus to B plus. So my air coming out of A plus goes and it hits the pilot in the DCV and makes the action B plus happen. And the action happens because the pressurized air is coming from here. Okay, so let's continue. And now I've got to go from B plus to A minus. Okay, so I'm going to go out of B plus and I need to go to A minus. So I'm going to go up here, sneak over there, and then I'm going to go into, did I say B? That's B minus. So if Control Z is amazing. B plus to A minus. We're good. Okay, now I'm going to go from A minus to B minus. So A minus is here, and it's going to go to action B minus. So this is going to come down here and go to there, and it's going to go up to there and go to there. So now B minus is then going to go to the push button and then to the action A plus. So B minus goes into the push button, and we know the air into the push button goes into the left side of the push button. Now you can go to the black one or the red one, it doesn't matter. They both are actually the same button, they're just different colors. So that means from there, I'm going to go over to here, and I'm going to go up to there, and I'm going to go to there. Now I'm done. Like I've just done the hosing. And as you can see, the hoses came straight from the sequential statement. So I think we're good. Oh, goodbye.